What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the GameFreak. Today, we are going to talk about something that I really don't give enough love to in this game room. I talk about my freecade back there that's powered by my evercade VSR, but I don't really talk about my 8-bit arcade much. And I think, after it's been a year and a half since I built this thing, and if you're not familiar, I did make a video like real early into this channel. I think I was about 6 months in, and I built this thing out of scrap wood that I found in my garage, and then I ended up finding a computer monitor for like $20 on Facebook Marketplace, and to power that thing, I was like, man, it'd be really cool to have like an 8-bit system in there like the Nintendo or something, but I didn't want to put my original NES in there. So what I did was I shopped around on Amazon, and I did do a video on this where I did unboxing and testing and everything, and it's called the Old School NES Classic N, and it is classic with a Q. But yeah, NES in HD. And this thing, it's small, it's light, but it's big enough to hold a cartridge. It comes with two controllers, and it works amazing. It even does like the off-brand NES games, the homebrews. That's what I meant. Not off-brand, but the homebrew games. It will even play stuff like that, and then the multi-carts. And that's exactly what I did with this thing. I ended up taking this thing, it's powering my 8-bit arcade, and I bought a couple multi cards. One of them has like 600 and what does it say? It's not on this. The menu isn't on, but the one that's in there right now is like 630 games in one on one cart. I mean, that pretty much has everything on it. And then I got another one. It's like a gold cart, and it has like 852 games on it. So let me kind of give you an up close and personal view of the 8-bit arcade if you're not familiar with it. So let's check this out. So here she is. I built her about a year and a half ago, and I did use scrap wood that I just found laying around in the garage. I sanded it down really good, and then I went and bought some paint and did a little bit of a paint job on it. And I also ordered a bunch of 8-bit decals from Amazon. As you can see right here, we have Luigi, little patch of grass under him, the question mark box, and he's going to punch, and then I wrote 8-bit arcade up there, and on the other side we have Mario jumping over one of the plants coming out of the pipes, sitting on another patch of grass. And I also put some decals on the front as well, as you can see, like the mushrooms and the extra guy and power up and everything on both sides of the NES Advantage, which is the controller for this arcade. And what I did with the NES Advantage is I took the bottom off and drilled a hole in the center of it, actually two holes, and I screwed it down to a support beam, which it's sitting on. So that thing's not just sitting on a table or anything. That's mounted in there. It's not going anywhere. So, I mean, you can be rough on that thing. It's not moving. Also, on the decals, as you can see, I did have to get some plexiglass because I had a problem with the decals peeling off. So I got some plexiglass and kind of screwed it over these things to hold them in place, and it worked out really well. Unfortunately, plexiglass isn't cheap, and it is a pain in the ass to drill holes in without it cracking, so you gotta kind of know what you're doing with that. But the monitor itself, I paid $20 on Facebook Marketplace, and the thing was still in a box. It was sealed shut. I don't know, it could have been hot, I have no idea, but I wasn't gonna pass up $20, man. And sitting there, as you can see, there's a gold cartridge, and that's the one that has 852 games on it. I just didn't put it in there. I have the one with 630 games in there, and the reason I bought these multi-carts is because it's just a pain in the ass to have to pull this thing out. I do have wheels on the bottom of it, so it is easy to like move, but it just gets to be a pain to pull out and switch cartridges all the time. So why not get a multi-cart? You know, that's the easiest way and the most efficient way to do this. I absolutely love this thing. I'm not showing you this to brag or anything like that, but maybe it will like give you an idea if you have a clone console sitting around. Like, hey, that would be really neat to make a arcade machine using this clone console, because I didn't want this thing to just collect dust. And believe it or not, I play this 8-bit arcade every single day. Absolutely love it. I just don't showcase it a lot on this channel, and I figured, hey, what a better time than now, man. I'm proud of this thing. It doesn't look like the prettiest or anything like that, but with these 3 speakers in there, you know, the middle one's a subwoofer. It has great sound. Man, it jams, man. Everything is so much fun playing on this. In fact, I have more fun playing Nintendo games on this than I do sitting in front of my TV playing my original Nintendo. And, you know, if I don't want to use the NES Advantage, because let's face it, not every Nintendo game is meant to be played with the NES Advantage. I just simply wheel the thing out a little bit, unplug the Advantage from the classic end, and I put a regular controller in there. And it has long enough cords where it reaches right around just fine, and I can play games like that. But for the most part, most of the games I play on here, I use the NES Advantage. Works great for like Mike Tyson's Punch Out and stuff like that. So there it is, the 8-bit arcade, man. I can't believe it's been a year and a half since I built this thing. I'm loving it. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section. Again, this wasn't for bragging purposes or anything like that. This was just to maybe give you an idea. If, like I said, if you have one of those clone consoles sitting around, uh, maybe this will spark an idea in your brain and be like, man, I might make me a arcade machine, because you know arcades are expensive as hell, and why not build one for yourself, man? Make it however you want it to look. It's makes it a lot of fun. So if you are new to this channel, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps out this channel a lot, and I greatly appreciate it. And if you are a content creator, don't forget to type in the word content in the comment section. We have something on this channel that I like to call the GameFreak Army, and what we do is if we see the word content, we will go to your channel and we will subscribe to you, because that's what we do. We want to help each other out, help each other's channels grow. It's not a popularity contest. It's not trying to be king of YouTube or anything like that. So feel free to just type in that word content in the comment section. And once again, I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. And until the next one, game on, everybody.